Hello and welcome to English News Bulletin of Hallabol. This is Rashmi here with you. Before moving to the details, let us have a look at the day's headlines. Chief Minister Biplab Kumar Deb paid visit to GB Hospital, held prolonged discussions with the doctors and healthcare staffs. Once again, incident of death of a 2-day-old infant reported from city's prime GB Hospital, allegedly due to hospital's negligence. Contractual employees of GB Hospital ghar out the Tripura CM Biplab Kumar Deb demanding regularization of their jobs. Press meet organized by TACCL on Wednesday, performance of 1 month after the centralized customer care center discussed. Now the news in details. Chief Minister Biplab Kumar Deb paid visit to GB Hospital, held prolonged discussions with the doctors and healthcare staffs, assured better services and rectification of the problems. At last, after so many untoward incidents took place at the city's prime GBP hospital, Chief Minister Biplab Kumar Deb, who also holds the position of Health Minister of Tripura, paid a visit to the GBP hospital and took a stock of the situation. In his visit, he took a note to have a prolonged discussion with the doctors and other healthcare staffs working in the hospital, expressing his concerns and sympathy over the alarming reports of chaotic conditions allegedly prevailing in the hospital that have been revealed through electronic and print media houses. Chief Minister Biplab Kumar Deb asked the doctors to cite reasons behind all the mishaps reported. While talking to the media and explaining his visit, Chief Minister Biplab Kumar Deb said that there is an acute shortage of space in the hospital as compared to the patients coming to get treatment while being admitted. Where there is an accommodation of 120 patients, the AGMC COVID Care Center has to cater around 260 to 280 patients on average every day in the ward. Also, there lies an acute shortage of ICU beds, and as a result of which, many patients who require ICU treatment are being treated in the general ward.
বিশেষত জিবি হসপিটাল ত্রিপুরার মূল হসপিটাল যতগুলো কোভিড-19 পেশেন্ট সিরিয়াস পেশেন্ট জিবিতে রেফার হয় তার সঙ্গে সঙ্গে আপনারা সবাই অবগত আছেন এএমসিতে মানে আগরতলা আগরতলা শহরের মধ্যে কোভিড-19 পজিটিভের সংখ্যা বড় মাত্রায় বেড়েছে। তো তার জন্য জিবি হসপিটালের উপর লোড অনেক বেড়ে গেছে, যাতে অসুবিধা না হয়। যেই অসুবিধাগুলো মাঝখানে আমরা ফিল করেছি সেগুলো সুচারুরূপে সম্পন্ন করা যায়, তার জন্য আজকে বিস্তারিত আলোচনা হয়েছে, সব ব্যবস্থা করার বন্দোবস্ত করা হয়েছে। আমি আশা করি আগামী দিন থেকে জিবি হসপিটালে কোনো ধরনের অসুবিধা হবে না, সেটা অ্যাডমিনিস্ট্রেশনে হোক আর ম্যানেজমেন্ট হোক, ডাক্তারের বিষয় হোক, নার্সের ব্যবস্থা হোক আর ওষুধপত্রের ব্যবস্থা হোক, সবগুলো সুচারুরূপে বিস্তারিত আলোচনা করা হয়েছে, সবগুলো সমাধান করা হয়েছে।
Chief Minister Biplab Kumar Deb urged the patients not to crowd up in the GB hospital only, but try to avail treatment from other hospitals in the city like Hapania Hospital. Apart from the problems discussed, the ATGDA members also gave concrete suggestions to the Chief Minister for implementation. These suggestions includes admission of COVID patients based on the symptoms and segregation of the patients inside the COVID ward accordingly. Also, the doctors and medical staffs suggested deployment of healthcare staffs to get easy in combating the situation. The Chief Minister pursued the problems and suggestions cited in the ATGDA memorandum and indicated that the suggestions would be considered for positive action. But here it is to be noted that the alarming situation of COVID today could be combated from that time of onset. The Biplab-led BJP government in Tripura did nothing to control the situation. The 5:1 testing, mismanagement, no pre-planning prior lockdown, ill healthcare services and many more combinedly owes to the present day scary situation in the state when common men are the only sufferers. When Chief Minister declared Tripura to be COVID-free and did not consider it even as a problem, coronavirus started to expand in full form in the state. Also, the COVID patients who lost their lives have not been provided the rupees 10 lakh compensation amount till date. Bureau Report, Hallabol. Once again, incident of death of a 2 days old infant reported from city's prime GB hospital. Patient party alleged hospital's negligence to be the reason of death. Report of death of another child merely 2 days old in the GB hospital on Wednesday once again created a resented atmosphere in the hospital surroundings. An infant's dead body had been left with mother for more than 12 hours in the GB hospital as no one allegedly came to check them even. The incident took place on Tuesday. The family member came up with allegations that the infant died due to hospital's negligence. Reportedly, on 30th August, the patient gave birth to her child at Bishalgarh Subdivisional Hospital, where mother and child were completely fit and fine, according to the family. On taking swab sample for COVID tests the next day, the mother came out to be positive to the virus and was sent to the GB hospital for treatment. Taking to the GB hospital, the newborn and mother were segregated from the family as no one had the permission to go with her. Patient's mother-in-law came up with allegations along with her brother that not a single doctor or nurse came in for checkup after they got admitted. Later at night, the baby's health started deteriorating, but informing the concerned authorities repeated times, no one came in, alleged the family members, following which the baby died at around 4 a.m. on Wednesday morning.
যোগাযোগ হয়েছে না আমার বোনের লইয়া আইছে আওয়ার পরে বোনের নিয়ে বাচ্চা সহ এটার মধ্যে ঢুকাই লইছে আর মাউরে বাইর করে দিছে হ্যাঁ সাথে কারোর দিছে না হ্যাঁ তো অসুস্থ রোগী বোনই তো অসুস্থ রোগী হ্যাঁ কি করে বাচ্চারা চাইবো কর না বাচ্চা সারা রাত কান্না করে সেটা এরপর মারা গেছে.
But the shocking part is the mother was made to hold her dead baby for more than 12 hours. No doctor or staff went to check her health. No person was there to take the baby's dead body from the mother, alleged the family members. The family sought immediate release of the mother while adding that GB is not a treatment center but a murder center. They have no faith in its administration. Also, the family informed legal action to be taken against the child's death.
আমার বোনের যে কোনো ব্যাপারে আপনারা সন্ধ্যার আগে যে কোনো প্রশাসন যে কোনো ক্ষেত্রে হইলো আমার বোনের সন্ধ্যার আগে বের করে দেন, নাহলে আমার বোন মারা যাবে. কখনো আমার বোনের কোলে আমার বাগিনা কখনো কোলে রয়েছে মোরা বাগিনা বোনের কোলে সকাল থেকে কখনো কেমনে থাকে আপনারা কোন না.
Bureau Report, Hallabol. Regularization of contractual jobs, a pre-poll promise of the BJP government also enlisted in the Vision Document 2018, turns out to be a biggest jumla. Contractual employees of GB Hospital gherao the Tripura Chief Minister Biplab Kumar Deb demanding regularization of their jobs. The contractual employees of GB Hospital stopped Chief Minister Biplab Kumar Deb when he visited the hospital with regularization demands. The women were seen crying and begging before the Chief Minister to look into their demand of regularization. When the doctors and others tried to stop them, the resented women expressed huge angst while asking if the cleaning and other contractual staffs doesn't work, how will the hospital run? The staffs were waiting for long time just to have a talk with their chief minister, but Ranjit Das, medical superintendent of GB Hospital, misbehaved with them and did not allow them to talk with the chief minister about their problems. The employees said, "We have only one demand, and that is we want our jobs to be regularized. Many of our staffs are going to retirement, but we don't have any minimum benefit like any other employee." Here it should be mentioned that regularization is one of the key promises that Tripura BJP promised the people of Tripura prior elections. Also, in its vision document 2018, the same is mentioned. But even after 28 months of governance, thousands of employees lost their jobs, but none of the employees have been regularized. Regularization promise also turned out to be a big jumla like any other jumla promises. Bureau report, Hallabol. Performance of 1 month after the centralized smart customer care call center along with 24/7 fault rectification team has been started since the 31st of July 2020 has been detailed in a press meet organized by the TSCCL on Wednesday. Tripura State Electricity Corporation Limited, Agartala, conducted a press meet on Wednesday at the Corporate Office Conference Hall. Technical Director Debashish Sarkar directed the conference wherein he declared the 1-month performance of the centralized smart customer call care center partnered with Messrs Teleperformance French multinational company along with 24/7 fault rectification team for Agartala that was inaugurated on 31st of July 2020. After completion of 1 month, 49,909 centralized complaints have been received from different parts of the state. 9,103 complaints have been received from the 13 electrical subdivisions within the Agartala city by the fault rectification team. 9,067 complaints have been attended so far.
আপনারা জানেন হয়তো যে আমাদের আগে একটা কল সেন্টার ছিল নামকে বাস্তে, মানে আপনারা অবাক হয়ে যাবেন, সেখানে হয়তো হার্ডলি দিনে 20 থেকে 25টা কল কমপ্লেনই লজ হতো। মানে আমাদের কাছে কনজিউমারের কাছে অ্যাওয়ারনেসটাই ছিল না যে কল সেন্টার বলে একটা কনসেপ্ট আছে যেখানে কমপ্লেন করতে হয়। সেই পার্সপেক্টিভে আমরা একটা সেন্ট্রালাইজড একটা ন্যাশনাল লেভেলের একটা কল সেন্টার এজেন্সিকে আমরা এখানে ইনভলভ করেছি, টেলিপ্রিন্টার বলে, এবং তার সঙ্গে আমরা ফল্ট রিপেয়ারিং ইউনিটও দিয়েছি। আমাদের ইলেকট্রিক্যাল সার্কেল 1 মানে যেহেতু আগরতলা সিটিকে যারা সার্ভ করে 13টা সাবডিভিশন, সেই 13টা সাবডিভিশনে আমরা ফল্ট রিপেয়ারিং ইউনিটও অ্যাকর্ডিংলি ওরা কল সেন্টারের সঙ্গে দিয়েছে। এবং আমরা অ্যানালিসিস করে দেখেছি লাস্ট 1 মাসে আমাদের 10,062টা কমপ্লেন অ্যাটেন্ড করেছে কল সেন্টারটি। মানে অ্যাভারেজে আপনার 3,000টা কমপ্লেন, 300টা কমপ্লেন, 300 থেকে 350টা কমপ্লেন পার ডে আমরা অ্যাটেন্ড করেছি। এবং এই কল সেন্টারটা সবচেয়ে বেনিফিট হচ্ছে ওরা কিন্তু কনজিউমারের সঙ্গে ডাইরেক্টলি কমিউনিকেট করছে এবং কমপ্লেন অ্যাটেন্ড হয়ে যাওয়ার পর কনজিউমারের থেকে ফিডব্যাক নিয়ে
Total of 1,84,228 number of single-phase prepaid energy meters have been procured by the TSCCL through EECL related to the STS-based prepaid metering system. Talking on the issue of upcoming Durga Puja, the director said like every year MTC work has been already started to ensure steady and reliable 24 hours electricity supply during the Puja days. An amount of rupees 21,07,037 has been sanctioned for arrangement of additional vehicle and engagement of casual laborers. Bureau report, Hallabol. Everyday announcements are made on behalf of the government for not conducting any kind of gatherings, meetings, etc. But the question arises, is the bar eligible only in case of the opposition political parties? Every day, COVID cases are increasing at an alarming rate in the state. Also, one by one, many MLAs are being affected. The MLAs affected till date belongs mainly to the ruling BJP party. Wednesday too, MLA Sudhanshu Dash has been found COVID positive. In this crucial time when COVID protocols instructs to follow social distancing norms and avoid gatherings also, big heads of the ruling BJP party in the state also announced the same several times. A totally different scenario could be noticed at Nepal Tila area under Dholai district on Wednesday. BJP MP Reboti Mohan Tripura participated in a party's meeting under the initiative of 48 number Korumchhara Mondal. There, not a single protocol of COVID-19 guidelines could be seen maintaining. People gathered like honeycomb where there was no social distancing. Many had no masks. Model President Joseph Lal Darlong, Janajati Morcha's President Hansh Kumar Tripura, along with many others, remained present in the program where few tribal voters joined the ruling BJP party. Addressing the people, BJP MP Rebuti Mohan Tripura showed a lot of ray of hope to the people.
চেষ্টা আমাদের সরকার এখন করছে তার মানে এই নয় যে বাঙালি যারা অন্যান্য যারা সম্প্রদায় তাদেরকে আমরা অবহেলা করব আমরা দেখেছি জনজাতিরা রাজনীতির শিকার হয়েছে সবথেকে বেশি উগ্রপন্থী যদি কেউ হয়ে থাকে জনজাতি চুরি ডাকাতি যদি কেউ করে থাকে জনজাতির নাম আছে কলেরা ম্যালেরিয়া যদি লোক মারা যায় তাহলে এই জনজাতি এরিয়া
But questions are arising when citing COVID restrictions, opposition political party meetings and gatherings are halted and police force is deployed to take actions by the ruling government. Then how this type of programs are held on behalf of the ruling party? Is that so? That corona doesn't spread in case of BJP parties gatherings? If so, then why one by one BJP MLAs are getting COVID positive? Bureau Report, Hallabol. Well, that's all from the English desk at this moment. For more news and updates, stay tuned to Hallabol.